a lot of different things going on out in the marketplace, companies going out of business, tools you're having issues with. What kind of issues are you seeing or that your current customer base is running into?
Yeah, that's a question that we ask often, Tim. Both Rachel and I make it a point to ask our customers or potential customers what problems they're having in the marketplace. As we noted on the slide there, it could be a pricing situation. They're looking for more competitive pricing. Quality is huge, right? So quality is definitely a number one problem that I see in my seat that we help our potential customers and current customers overcome. Lead times are often problematic. Communication. What we found with a lot of potential customers and customers that they're offshoring their current products now, having access to their vendors in the States is super duper important. They want to be able to visit their potential vendor. They want to have access to their consultants at a reasonable amount of time, and most every day during the workday. So those buckets are where I find hard landing for problems that customers may be having when they're considering a tool transfer.
Yeah, and I would definitely say being able to access your vendor is kind of been a big point lately, making sure you can get in and see them. They're an easy travel distance to get to, especially if there is something that's going wrong or you guys need to make a change in the process. It's a much easier communication than it would be if you were working, for example, with someone overseas on your product.
Yeah, and one of the most recent things that I've been in discussions with is how a customer could add a vendor depth to their catalog. So they may even decide to have two tools at two separate locations so they can produce the amount of parts that's required for the EAUs every year, Tim.
Yeah, and also when you say vendor depth, you could also think about it as how much capability does that vendor have at their facility. So are they only providing you a casting, or can they provide you a turnkey part where it's machined and coded complete to your facility?
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a lot going on, not just in, the consolidation of the market, but you hear hurricanes hit or ports getting shut down in Florida. You got a number of wars going on. What type of weather's impacting your availability to get your product? So I think, boiling it down and hearing you two talk, it sounds like it's a lot of, hey, what's your pain point, and does it fit your current supplier, or is it time for you to look for a new supplier?
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's pretty accurate.
When somebody approaches you, can you talk a little bit about, where you start, really helping that person deal with the pain they're currently feeling?
Sure. I usually try to first understand, the most important part is the process they're using to get their current part. Does it even fall into a specific casting process? So whether it's investment casting, sand casting, permanent mold, or die cast. So just understanding that process is key. And then after that is why are they looking to transfer their tool? Is it because they're having issues getting supplies of castings? Is their vendor closing? Are they growing and they need additional support? There's all different kind of reasons you could find out as to why.